Open Source Prophetic and Tarot. I will hope everyone is doing amazing, and thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you, and just know that I appreciate you. My first card is boundaries. Maybe you had to set boundaries with someone. I saw a man on there, but it could also be a woman. So, you know, man and woman go through the same thing, so put it where it fits. 2 card want to fly out, so let's see. Hey! So maybe your third eye opened up to someone. Maybe you was listening to your spirit guides about this person in an invitation. So maybe this person was sending you some negative invocation. I'm using it as that. So you had to listen to your guides, and you had to set boundaries. That's what I'm just getting. And see 2 fall out again. I don't know. See? Wow. Maybe you thought this person was your divine love, but it wasn't. Divine had to protect you from these boundaries, and that's how you had to set up. Maybe you're the high priestess. Maybe you listen to your intuition. That was right on top. All right, there we go. We got 1 this time. So maybe you had to listen to your guides about moving away from this situation. So you passed the test. So now you're going to be able to reap the rewards. I can't even say it right. So you was going through a test. Maybe you wasn't even aware that you was going to a test. You just knew you was guided to move away, and you listened to your intuition. So see, you listened to the communication that was coming into you. Ooh, look at this. You're entering into a prosperity era. Shadow treasures. So maybe you had to cleanse yourself and release yourself from someone that I saw book a spell on top. Maybe someone was doing some form of spell on you, because this person wanted to distract you from your ascension. They didn't want you to ascend, but you took responsibility and move away. So maybe you had to heal your heart. Maybe you had to go inward and do a major transformation, a major healing. So you had to heal your grief. Look. See? Ascension. Look at that. They tried to block your ascension, but you moved away and you let loose. You stepped into your power. And this is how you were able to reset yourself, by resting. You had to go inward. So maybe you had to see the bigger things. You had to see the bigger picture, why things was going on or why it happened. So that's why you were able to bloom. Oh. See, you have an inner knowing, and you took the first step to make the chances, and this is how you were able to free yourself. Look at that. Maybe you did this gracefully. You did it with grace, with ease. See? Clear aura. So you or someone had to remove certain energies out of your life and clear your aura. So maybe this is how you're becoming abundant. You're no longer in a period of stagnation. So maybe someone was doing voodoo or spell to try to hold you down and block you. You had to move away and cleanse yourself. Look at that. Look at that. Someone is trying to be with you. Look at that. Look at the top of the card. Freedom. Didn't even go long. See? This is how you were able to relieve yourself from that situation. So you had to maybe start healing yourself. And this is how you were able to clear your aura. Start giving yourself self-love from this person. Self-care. And you stepped into your purpose. You stepped into the truth. See? You step in your strength. Maybe your inspiration. Maybe someone want to reunite with you. See, you're tapping into your manifestation because you did the inner work. You did the groundwork. Look, you saw what you were supposed to see. So this is how you were able to... Look at that, man. Look at this. This is how you were able to get favorable circumstances. Look at that. See, you honored the cycle by moving away and closing that door because you understand what was going on. You knew what was going on. You knew that this person was doing spell work on you, and you already knew what they was trying to do to you. They were burning them candles. Did not just say reunion. They want to come back in and reunite with you. Maybe because they see that you transform. They want to block you from having a divine connection. But you received the clarity that you need already. You tapped into your practical intuition. Maybe you had a deep bond in the beginning with this person, but you had to move away and raise your vibration. You had to connect with people that's on the same path, like-minded people. This is how you were able to go on your divine path and tap into your divine light. Maybe this person is spying on you. This person is spying on you. It could be a man or a woman. Someone has their eye on you because maybe they see that you're happy. You're nurturing yourself. You're loving yourself. You're caring for yourself. You set boundaries with this person. Yeah. And you are giving yourself self-care. And maybe you're tapping into your creativity. You're being very creative. You're using your artistic expressions to create. And use this to you become aware or let people become aware of things. Self-love and acceptance. So you start giving yourself self-love after accepting things for what it used to be. Maybe you sense that you was in danger from this person, and this push you into a major transformation. So maybe this person is mourning the loss of you, or maybe you had to mourn your losses. You had to self-reflect. You had to go inward, and you had to clear all that old energy. And this is how you were able to go back to basics and meet like-minded people like yourself. So maybe you had to retreat and you had to go with the flow. Power of words. So maybe someone was trying to invocate words over you, negative words over you, because you wouldn't accept their BS. You sure wouldn't. Maybe someone that broke your heart, that person that was low vibration, that you had to heal yourself from. Look at the cards. Whoa. This person with all these hidden secrets that you had to tap into your ascension in order to see what they was doing. You saw the signs. You saw the synchronicities. So maybe you had to pause and self-reflect on this person so you could see what they were really about. Maybe this person didn't want you to grow and expand and evolve and meet your soul group, your soul family. So they wanted to burn you, so because they didn't want to see you transform. And they didn't want to see you committed to anything good. So you had to let go of this situation and move the hell on. Open source, like, subscribe.